Hi, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the Solstice week. Um, and happy new moon as well. So today we just start this journey with the powerful new moon that just rose in the sign of Sagittarius, the explorer of the zodiac. So it is just the perfect timing, of course, for us to embark on this cleansing and releasing before we enter the new season, whether it is winter or summer coming up for you. So come on in. Let me know if you can see me and hear me properly so that I know everything is working fine. And let me know where you are on the planet and what time is it. My name is Alexandra. I'm in Portugal, in beautiful Sintra. And it's been a while since I've host sessions at this time in the morning. Well, it is 11:15 a.m. for me. But I'm so glad. I'm so glad I can host at least this series. Usually we do the equinox and the solstices, but this year the equinox, the last equinox, it was not possible, but the solstice, we are here. Hi, Tam, Andrea, minha querida. Yay. Tam, good morning. Is this the first of the series? Yes, today we start. Today we start with the element of earth and also with the new moon. So it's just perfect. Tam, you are in Minnesota. Andrea, onde estás tu desta vez? Um, it's 5:15 a.m. for you, Tam. Beautiful. So glad you could join. So glad you could join. So, okay, so if this is your first time here with us, just come on in, sit down, relax, grab a cup of water or a cup of tea because you will be needing it. Okay. We will be using a lot of releasing techniques. So, water or tea will be the best thing to replace everything you are taking out. Okay. Hi, Shibet. Checking in from Nairobi, close to the equator. I always wonder how these energies affect those of us along the equator. Could you guide us on this? Happy to be here, sending you all my hugs and love. Shibet, well, the energies, they do not have a space and time. So we are always affected by this, always. Everything that changes on the planet, everyone will feel the shift. Everyone. Maybe on a more subtle kind of way, because of course, near the equator, there's no actually seasons changing, but the overall energies of the planet are. So you will be affected. Um, it is like it is up to you actually to really understand what is going on inside when these energies are up. So the solstice is about changing lights, okay? Either from light to dark, which is winter, or from dark to light, which is summer. And so where are you on your journey? Are you coming out of light into the darkness so you can rest? Or are you coming out of the darkness so you can sprout? Essentially, is this that you need to tap into. Okay. Andrea, you are in Maputo. Oh, you were in Tofu. Estavas no Tofu. Oh, so nice, so nice. Really hot there now in this time of the year, right? Hi, Barb. Welcome. Good morning. 6:15. You are in Rochester, New York. Beautiful. Hi, Cindy. You are in Tampa, Florida. Welcome. Be very welcome, everyone. So if you've never participated on a solstice series before, let me briefly explain what we will be doing here for the next days. So usually during solstices, we work with the elements of nature, which are earth, water, fire, and air. Each of these elements, they have a way of working with ourselves, of working with our energy. So today we will start with earth. And why is earth the first one? Well, earth is the first element. It's the one that creates all the conditions for us to thrive. So everything that we need to uh, bring security into or feel nurtured, earth is the element. So we need that first, right? Then comes what? This is I'm about to explain like the sequence of the series, but this is a very personal perspective. Okay, so you might have heard that the sequence is different, but then again, nothing is linear. There's no time or space when we are working with this. But this is for me is what makes sense. Okay, so we start with Earth because we need that uh, nest, those conditions for us to sprout. Then we need water for that seed. If we are planting a seed, we need the water for it to really start growing. And then comes the fire in the form of the sun, so that little plant can really bloom. And then the air will help us to spread the new seeds, taking them away. So, this is the journey that we are about to embark. First, we have the conditions, we ground, we are right here and right now. And then the water comes along for us to start feeling something, not thinking, but feeling something, so that we can start that growth. And then the fire comes to rapidly transform everything you have ever known into something new. That's the power of fire to transform, rapidly transform. And then the air comes along for us to really release and let go everything that we don't need anymore. And letting go is also about forgiveness. So, and also about spreading the love. So, this for the next days, this is what we will be doing. So, today we will be focusing on earth and we'll have a specific practice for us to do that. Tomorrow we'll be working with water. At the end of the session, I will let you know what things you need to bring tomorrow for the session. We'll be cleaning and we'll be stirring something inside. And then we will have a pause on Monday and we come back Tuesday with the fire element and Wednesday with the air element. And along the session, so every session starts with a grounding meditation and then a specific practice with that element of nature. And at the end, I will draw a card from this beloved Star Dragons Oracle cards deck. And they always have a message for us. Always, always, always. So it is beautiful. And along the session, please feel free at any point to comment, to ask, to share any insights. So this is a sacred space and this is a safe space for you to express yourself. So go ahead. There's no right or wrong. Okay. Don't ever think that, oh, maybe I will not ask this because it's something that I'm in doubt. No, no, go ahead, ask. Okay, ask, share, do this. This is, and unfortunately, I can only read your comments. I cannot see you, but is this works the same as if we were together in the same room. Okay, although we are connecting from all these different places on Earth, we are sharing this moment in time. Okay. Hi, Janice. Good morning from Southern Ontario. It's been a while, so happy to be here today. Yay. So glad you could join. So glad you could join. And so, as I was mentioning before, just earlier when I start the session, today is also a new moon that rose in the sign of Sagittarius. So, although we are already in Capricorn season, the new moon still rose under the energy of Sagittarius, which is the energy of the explorer. So, look at that. We'll be exploring along this journey whatever it is that we need to. We will be preparing we'll be, yeah, preparing the way for us to expand. And this is almost like a preview of the next year of 2026. So I believe many of you have heard that we have been having a year of the snake, right? In Chinese astrology, this is the year of the snake, where everything that does not serve us is shedding out of our system, literally like a snake skin. It is shedding away. It is shedding. Um, and then on February, we will start the year of the horse. And so today is Sagittarius, which is half horse, half man. So something here is preparing us for what's coming in 2026. So I would like you to have this on your mind during this Solstice week. Also, if you cannot attend any of the sessions or if you'd like to revisit them afterwards, it is possible. Okay, ask me how at the end of the session or messaging me here on Insight Timer because all the sessions will be available for replay on another platform that I cannot mention for now, but I can give you access to it easily. Okay. So, okay, do you have your water? Do you have your cup of tea? Are you comfortable sitting or laying down? Go ahead. Okay. If does anyone have any questions before we can start this? Wait, let me just check. Ah, technology. Something is twitching here. Okay, now it's stable. Um, okay, so if you have any questions, any comments, go ahead. I will just talk a little bit about the Sagittarius new moon, and then we get into our solstice practices, okay? Because today, well, today the focus is not the new moon, but rather this uh, change of seasons. So I will not be doing the tarot spread for the new moon, but well, it will serve as a preview as always. Okay. Hi, Silverback. Alexandra looking breathtaking. Oh, as always. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Love, light, and laughter always upon you and your precious loved ones, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. God bless. Silverback. You are so nice. Hi, Sandra. So good to have you here as well. So good. So good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So here we go. About Sagittarius. Okay. So Sagittarius, it is the explorer of the zodiac. The explorer, the one that goes ahead, the one that moves everything out of the way to get into where it wants. It has an arrow, right? A bow and an arrow. It is represented by a bow and an arrow. So a Sagittarius just throws the bow, throws the bow, throws the arrow, and just follows it. It doesn't matter where it lands. It goes straight to it. It picks it up, moves another direction, and keeps on moving. This is Sagittarius every time. Okay, the explorer, the adventurous, the one that goes ahead, that the one that knows no limits. Heather is saying good morning, my hubby sign. So yeah, you know what I mean. And also they are very brutally honest. Brutally honest. My rising sign is Sagittarius, and sometimes I am brutally honest, not because I want to hurt anyone. I don't. I just see the facts. I just look at a situation. I look at it, I don't know, any kind of attitude, any kind of behavior, and I go like, huh. And sometimes I'm hard on that. Um, but yeah, I cannot lie. I cannot lie. Sagittarius has a thing with the truth every time. It's like it cannot see the truth and not tell it. Truth sayers, yes. Truth sayers, Heather says, yes. Honestly, it is the best policy. It is, well, but sometimes we could like sugarcoat some of the truths. So no one gets hurt because it's very common for people to get hurt and do not understand what we are saying. But yeah, we need to be truthful, not just with ourselves, but with everyone around. And also, Sagittarius is very joyful and full of life. It lights up a room, right? It is a fire sign. So whenever a Sagittarius goes inside a room, everyone turns, not as Leo. When Leo enters, everyone shh, shush, and keeps looking because it is a very charismatic persona. Sagittarius is another way. People turn because it will always come in laughing and joking and talking to everyone, even if they've never met them before. Yeah, so yeah, Sagittarius is like this. Um, Let me say Silverback within reason, of course. Truthful within reason, of course. Shebet, I dated the Sagittarius in the past, and he colored the light words so much. Well, maybe he was trying to compensate. um, Maybe he was trying to compensate. Of course, this is not. When I say a Sagittarius, it can be like a sun sign Sagittarius, a moon sign Sagittarius, a rising sign Sagittarius. So there's always this characteristic. But a pure Sagittarius, if there was a pure Sagittarius, which is hard to find because there are always these other influences on the birth chart. Uh, but if there was a pure Sagittarius, it would be like this. It would be very blunt. It would be the worst. But yeah, Heather says, I always say he's a stand-up comic. Exactly. 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 It is the clown of the room, but the one that lights up the party. And actually, Sagittarius doesn't mind if people get their jokes or not. It's like, yeah, I'm laughing at them, so if you are not, you are losing. It's something like this. I personally love Sagittarius. I do love this energy. If I had a favorite on the zodiac, it would be definitely Sagittarius. Definitely. And also there's this uh I don't know, I think this is a very special characteristic that or ability. A Sagittarius, it's also a visionary. Okay. Sagittarius can come out of a situation and look at the whole picture, and then connects all the dots. He doesn't get too close to situations. He doesn't. Uh, but when when a Sagittarius is like really close to a situation, there's this ability to just come out and see what's going on in the whole picture. Like, are you hurting? Okay, so let me check what's happening with the collective. So this is Sagittarius. Okay. Um, I'm here doing a very detailed task. Sagittarius will come out of that task and look at the bigger picture. Okay, what is the point of this task under all of this, on the whole situation? Is it important? If it is, okay, I will do it. If it is not, it will be left aside. Heather says that is very true. The observer, yeah. So if Sagittarius had a statement, it would be I see. But like I see from the top of the mountain, let me add. I see from the top of the mountain what is happening. Yeah. So let me just write here Sagittarius. Oops, Sagittarius, it is the explorer, the observer, the adventurer, and if he had a statement, it would be I see from the top of a mountain. So this expansion energy is what we are going into for the next 28 or 29 days along the whole moon cycle. Okay, so we will be exploring maybe more within than without, but we will be exploring the unknown that we have inside of us. And this Solstice series will be about that, exploring, so that we can know ourselves better and so that we can step into a new year with a different perspective. Because this last year, it was asking us that to have a different perspective on ourselves and, of course, and on everything that is going on around us. That's why it has been so hard on everyone. It does. Okay, it does. It has been a rough year. We know that. We have been talking about that every single session here on Insight Timer during this year because it is a 9 year. So closure is coming. And for things to get closure, we need to change our perspective on things. Otherwise, we will keep on seeing the same thing. So we will not have closure because our eyes cannot distinguish what needs to change. So if we allow ourselves to be in a state of mind or a state of consciousness that allows us to change our perspective on the last 9 years of our life, we get closure. Okay. And we do want that closure before February, before the new Chinese year comes along. We want that closure. So for the next 2 months, which is yeah, until the Chinese New Year, for the next 2 months, sheds and layers are still coming down until you gain a new perspective. And the way to get a new perspective is really to let those layers dissolve, change, disappear. Okay. Heather says November, December has been reels. 2 more months. Yes, 2 more months. So brace yourselves. These practices we'll be doing, they will help us to be in a state that allows us to deal what is still going on. Okay, what is still shedding, what is still disappearing from our lives, what is still actually making room for the new. Okay, so yeah, 2 more to go. 2 more to go, Heather. I need to drink a lot. I have been, of course, under the weather these past few weeks. Um, with a lot of, I don't know, I couldn't even eat last week. Like everything that I would put. No, I didn't even eat. I didn't feel like eating. And every time I was like releasing and releasing, I felt this energy releases all the time. And they just stopped like yesterday. Yeah, yesterday they stopped before the new moon. Perfect. Perfect timing. But yeah, it has been harsh on everyone. So I need to drink a lot of tea during the session today. So if I pause, that's because I'm drinking. Okay. Sorry. Sorry about that. Heather says, all right. Yeah. Yeah. But we can do it. We can do it. So it will be harder on someone that is not open to bring things to their consciousness. Okay, if we keep on closing ourselves, nothing will change. And this year, it really asks us for that change. It really does. Even if we don't want to, things will fall apart anyway. And by falling apart, I don't mean you will be broken. Falling apart is just releasing the old skin. Just, it is painful, okay? Okay, I think I'm back. Am I back? Yeah. Uh, so as I was saying, it will be painful, or it is painful, this shedding, uh, but it's much needed because you don't fit inside that same skin anymore. You don't fit there. You've grown out of it. So it needs to go, whether you want it or not. So things will find a way of letting you shed, of letting you change your skin, of letting you change that perspective so you can continue your path. We'll be closing a 9-year cycle and we are preparing for a new 9-year cycle. So whatever it is that we plant now, it will be valid for the next upcoming 9 years of your life. So think and feel, mostly feel, not think, mostly feel what is it that you want to take with you for the next 9 years. This is the invitation. People, situations, health conditions, um, energetic conditions, whatever it is. Okay. feel what is it that you truly, and harness this Sagittarius new moon, what truly do you want to take with you for the next 9 years of your life? And next year, it will be a year one, so the beginning of something. Um, so yeah, you will have a whole year to think and to feel what is it that you want to cultivate. Where do you want to focus your attention on? Remember, energy flows to wherever your energy goes. Huh? Did I say this right? No. No. Energy flows wherever your attention goes. That's what I wanted to say. And this is not mystical. This is scientifically proved. Okay. Remember the works of Dr. Joe Dispenza, for instance. Okay, this is scientifically proved. So just focus on what you want so that your energy can really go there and get things going. Not what everyone else wants. And this is another very important thing to get into consideration. It is about what you want, not what everyone else wants. You are the one that is writing your own story. You are the main character of your own story, not a secondary character. You are a secondary character on everyone else's story, but not on yours. So yeah, this is a very important message for us to have as well. The temp says I got divorced 9 years ago. So you are closing that cycle as well. So you closed the cycle 9 years ago, and now you are closing also another cycle, preparing for a new one. Okay, so now that we talked a little bit about the Sagittarius and the upcoming energies, um, let's talk a little bit about the earth element. Not much, because uh, earth is about feeling. It is a feminine energy. Earth and water are feminine, fire and air are masculine. We all have the feminine and the masculine, no doubt about it. This is not gender related, but earth and water, why are they feminine? Because they hold, they nurture, they make everything flowy, everything moving. And movement, it is a feminine energy, not the movement that is directed towards something that's very masculine, something that is sharp. No, a movement that allows everything to flow. That is the water element. And it's very feminine. Okay. And the earth, it is well, Mother Earth. There's a reason it is called Mother Earth and not Father Earth. Okay. Because it is a feminine energy that holds us. Look, we are here on planet Earth, right? We are touching the ground. So we are being supported, we are being nurtured, we are being embraced by everything there is on the planet Earth. We are we allow ourselves to touch everything that is tangible is about Earth. Everything that you can touch, like elements for Earth, for instance, are minerals, crystals, stones, rocks, anything, trees, soil, plants. These are all elements for the earth element itself. Okay, this is how the element of earth expresses itself through all things that we can really touch, that we can hold in our hands. And by holding, they help us to be right here and right now in the present moment. The earth element is about teaching us how to be right here and right now, not yesterday and not tomorrow, here in this minute. Exactly. And we are being held in this space. And so, Mother Earth, or the earth element, is about this, creating all the conditions for us to be right here, right now in this body. So, the body, because we can touch our body, right? It's hard for us to touch our soul. It's hard for us to touch our energy. It is possible, but it's subtle. And the earth element is not subtle. It is what it is. So everything, the way that we experience life through our senses, through touch, through smell, through vision, through hearing, through smelling. So these are all related to the earth element. So we experience life through these physical senses. Like, let's think about signs of the zodiac that are related to the, or they are ruled by the earth element. Capricorn, Taurus, and, what's the other one? Virgo. These are all very practical signs. They really get the practical side of life. They have a practical intelligence, right? They know how to get things going. They know how to organize, how to analyze, how to create the best conditions for everyone to thrive, right? So everything that is practical and tangible, that's related with the earth element. And today, after the grounding meditation, we will do the grounding every single day. Okay. Then the practice, it will be different for each day. So our practice today will be involving our hands, touching, really touching our chakras. But more on that when we get there. Okay. And Shibet is asking, how does zero influence the year 2026? Well, zero is actually, we don't count or we don't use it in numerology, but I could not answer your question directly because it's a number that it only serves a purpose, which is to not to skip numbers. So yeah, I don't know how the zero influences any kind of year. But the way that we add the numbers together, that's what makes it. That's what makes it a year one. Like two, you can add 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6. It will have 10, right? And 1 plus 0, it will be equal to 1. So as simple as that. I don't know if anyone would like to answer Shabbat for this. Because we do not use the zero in readings like this. Okay. So first starts with our practice, our journey here during the solstice week. I will invite you to sit or lay down comfortably. Hi, Sidónia. Olá. Bom dia. Que bom que estás aqui. Estás onde, Sidónia? Um, deixa-nos, deixa escrito nos comentários. Gostávamos muito de saber. Okay, so I will invite you to sit or lay down comfortably. You can either be sitting on a chair or sitting directly on the floor, wherever feels more comfortable. And you need to excuse me because I need to close the windows. It started to rain right now, so the rain is coming. Inside, sorry. Oh, and I forgot to show you, we have Gaia over there supporting us. Can you see her? Yeah. And if you have candles nearby, go on and lit them. Okay, incense, go on and lit it. Okay, if you have crystals, go on and bring them closer. Because it's I like having at least one symbol for each element around whenever I do this series, because we are being supported by them. So I usually have candles for fire, incense for air, or feathers for air, minerals or crystals for earth, and of course, water or tea for the water element. Hi, Jennifer. Grand Rising. I just made it in time. Oh, good. The rain sounds so beautiful. It does. I just don't want it to wet everything there. So just give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Um, the internet is not working. Is it poorly? No, it's okay. Okay. So if you are sitting on a chair, place your feet directly on the floor, like your feet really touching the floor, so you can connect with Mother Earth um, without any delays. Shibata says, I found myself blessing yesterday night a black obsidian rock I was given. Beautiful, beautiful. Bom dia. Bom dia, Maggie. Bem-vinda. So place your feet directly on the floor, or if you cannot reach the floor, you can just put a pillow underneath them. That way you will be also directly connecting with the ground. Okay. If you are sitting on the ground, you can just crisscross your legs. Simple as that. Hands facing down, as we will be grounding. And this gesture, like this, it will help us to direct our energy towards the ground. Okay, you can leave your hands either on your lap or on your knees, directly on the floor. As long as they are facing down, it's good. If you have a table in front of you, you can also place your hands directly on the table. If you are laying down, oh, and also if you are sitting, make sure that your spine is aligned. And you can help with that by rolling your shoulders back, let it crack all the way, and imagining you have a string pulling you up from the top of your head. Okay, that way the energy can easily come up and down your spine and not get jammed or blocked in any way. If you are laying on the floor or on the ground or on the bed or on the sofa, wherever it is, also place your feet parallel to the floor. That means that your knees will be up and supporting each other, and that way your spine will be automatically aligned on the surface you are laying on. For extra comfort, you can place a pillow underneath the back of your knees and or underneath the back of your neck. Okay. Also, hands facing down, either alongside your body or somewhere on your body, like your heart, your stomach, your belly. Usually, we like and feel comfortable placing our hands there. So just go ahead. As long as they are facing the ground, you're good to go. Sorry. Okay. So I will invite you now to close your eyes and take a deep breath all the way to your belly, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling and feeling the air going all the way down to your belly, and then the air coming out of your mouth slowly. Okay, take your time. Be gentle with yourself. Don't force anything. Okay, so let's do 3 deep breaths together. Take 1 deep breath in and out. Don't hold the breath, okay? It's just about getting in, down, and out slowly. Okay, here we go again. Take a deep breath in, all the way to your belly. and out. And one more time. Take a deep breath in and out. And now keep breathing at your own rhythm. And imagine you have a cord, a golden cord attached to your root chakra at the base of your spine. And this cord goes all the way down through all the layers of the planet until it connects with the core. Imagine this cord to go through the crust and then through the mantle through the outer core and into the inner core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath in and out. This cord will now function as a drain to whatever it is not serving you right now, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Take your attention to your physical body now. And notice if there are any tensions on your muscles, any rigid parts on your body, maybe on your shoulders, around your stomach, around your hips. Using your breath, when exhaling, you will push all those tensions down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath in and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those tensions go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and push. Take your attention to your emotional body now and notice if there are any emotions lingering around, any sadness, grief, anger, guilt, shame, whatever they are. Using your breath, you will also push them down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those emotions go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and push. Keep breathing at your own rhythm. And bring your attention to your mental body now. Notice if there are any thoughts coming to you, any worries, any anxieties, any to-do lists. Let them come and put them inside bubbles. So when using your breath, they can easily go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. So they can be transmitted. Take a deep breath in and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those bubbles of thoughts go down the golden cords and into my earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and out. Take your attention to your aura around you. This is an egg-shaped shelter that surrounds and protects your vital space, where nothing nor anyone is allowed to be except yourself. This energetic field holds your thoughts, your emotions, and events in your life. Observe first the limits of your aura. Imagine them to be golden and notice if there are any folds or any tears, any cords coming in, muddy or foggy areas, energetic debris. So if you find a hole, fill it with golden light. If you find a tear, mend it using a golden string. Cords coming in, cut them using golden scissors or a golden sword. Mud or fog, you can clean them using a golden broom, a golden cloth. An energetic debris, you can sweep it using a golden broom. Take a deep breath here and out. Any object or tool you may have used to take care of the limits of your aura, you can now let them go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so it can be transmuted. Remember that this is your vital space. Nothing nor anyone is allowed to be there except yourself, not even the objects or tools you may have created. Take a deep breath here and out. And now, inside your aura, on the top of your head, imagine a golden rosebud. This rosebud rotates and has sticky petals that wrap anything at their passage. The rosebud will help you to clean the space between your physical skin and the limits of your aura. So let it rotate all around you, from the top to the bottom, cleaning thoroughly every inch, every centimeter of your vital space. Take a deep breath here and out. One more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. Once the rosebud has reached the bottom of your aura, you can let it go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so it can be transmuted. And using your hand, your physical hand or your hand of light, cut the golden cord you have attached to your root chakra, let it fall down to the ground so it too is transmuted, and put on a new golden cord coming out of your root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth as we did before, going through all the layers of the planet until it connects with the core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath in and out. One more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and keep breathing at your own pace, as deeply as you can and as slowly as you can. And outside your aura, imagine 4 rooted roses around you. One rose in front of you, one on the left, one behind you, and one on the right. Let these roses come in any color that they wish. Just make sure they are well rooted, that they are healthy, and that they are roses and not any other plant or flower. These are your guardian roses. They are here to protect you, to help you with visualization and with separation, separating your energy from everybody else's, so we can all learn to respect each other's vital spaces. Take a deep breath here and out. If one or more of these roses does not look well, is dried out or fading away, please blow up all the roses. Let their ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted and put on a new set of 4 rooted roses around your aura. You may have to do this several times, and it's okay. Do it as many times as you need to ensure you have healthy roses surrounding you. Take a deep breath here and out. One more deep breath and out. And on the top of your head, imagine a golden sun. This sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. And it will enter your body through the crown of your head, slowly moving down, filling up your head with its golden light, gently moving to your throat and neck, leaving you a sense of peace and harmony. And then into your chest, touching every cell in your body, every tissue, and every organ, making you shine from the inside out. The sun continues down to your stomach now, and then your belly, your genitals, goes down your thighs, your knees, and exits your body through your feet and back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath here and out. And because this is a very intense energy, I will invite you to place your hands directly on the floor so that you can release the excess amount of this energy and you can have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. If you don't release the excess amount of this energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the floor and drink lots of water. By any chance, you cannot reach the floor with the palms of your hands, you can just shake your hands alongside your body. Shake them, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Shake them, and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. It will have the same effect as placing your hands directly on the floor. And whenever you feel it's right, you can gently come back to the room, wiggling your toes, your fingers, opening your eyes, stretching if you feel like you were waking up from a nap. And drink that water or tea that you have nearby you. If you don't have, go and grab it. Okay, you need to sip now. You need to drink now. You were taking a lot of things out of your system, and now you need to replace them with something fresh. Water is the best thing to do that. Teas also work. Okay, let's go ahead. So, how are you? Hi, Iga. Hi, Robin. So good to have you here. Hi, Charlie. Thank you so much for your donation. It means a lot. And Sidonia, estás nos Açores. So beautiful. So, how are you feeling? How are you? Do you feel refreshed somehow, at peace, more calm? What happened? Did you fall asleep? If you did, good. It was because you were needing it. Okay. Okay. I need to sip some more, to drink some more. Barb says calm and centered. Sidonia, maravilhosa sessão. Beautiful. Thank you. Esther, morning. Feel better. Wonderful. Iga, peaceful. Of course. Of course. Malcolm. Hi, Malcolm. Feeling settled and grounded. Yeah. Yeah. This meditation is really special. It is. It really helps us to be right here and right now. Not just because of visualizations, but because we keep on breathing throughout the meditation. And the breath brings us back. Okay. The deep breath brings us back and releases the tensions. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you are feeling like that because that was the goal, to be right here, right now, just enjoying the present moment. Hi, Deb. Thank you. I love the sound of the rain. Yeah, it's a good background music, a very good background music. It's wonderful. Okay, so now for our practice today. So if you have any crystals laying around, um, if you have an object that is dear to you, something that you can touch, I will invite you to do the practice with a crystal or something in your hand, holding something that is dear to you in your hand. If you do not have anything that you can remember, it's okay. It's okay. It's just because we are working with earth, it's good to have for us to be touching something. Okay. So I have this little carnelian here that I'll be using. Uh, it is connected with both the root and the sacral chakra. So the feminine principles on our chakras. And I'll be holding it throughout the practice. Our practice will be really simple. I will guide you into a meditation, into a scenery that will help us to connect even more deeply with the earth. And then we will have like a little journey throughout uh, our chakras, throughout our seven main chakras, with starting at the roots, starting at the base of the spine, and going all the way up to the crown. And for this specific practice, because we need to be touching something, I will invite you to really place your hands touching the chakras. Okay. Um, I will guide you to do that. We will not have a lot of, we will not be using a lot of time in each chakra, just enough, okay, for you to connect and probably to gain some kind of insight on how you can ground that energy, because every chakra is here to help us connect the realms, the energetic realm and the physical realm. So let's just be open to what is coming. You may experience um, words or images coming along, colors. Okay, I will give you all the colors for each chakra so that you are experiencing a different color that is not connected with that chakra. You can return to the frequency. The colors are frequencies. Okay, that's why they are associated with each chakra, because each chakra vibrates in a different frequency. And we go from the dense one, which is the base chakra, the root chakra, all the way up to the subtle, more subtle vibrations. Okay, that's why we start with the red, which is a very dense energy, and we end up with the violet, which is a very subtle energy and lighter energy. Okay, but don't worry, nothing is wrong and nothing is right. Just follow along. Let your imagination guide you. Okay. So I will be holding, as I say, I will be holding this little carnelian. You can be holding a crystal or an object that is dear to you. And we will go chakra by chakra all the way up. Okay. At any point, if you feel like opening your eyes to check what I'm doing, maybe I will be drinking some tea. Just see where I'm placing my hands. Go ahead. There's no problem whatsoever. Okay. But mostly go with what you feel. Okay. If you feel like when you get to the throat chakra, for instance, if you feel like you don't want to put your hands like this because you are feeling choked or something, just place them like this or like this, a little bit lower. You hold the crystal the whole time. That, yes, I will be holding the crystal the whole time. But again, go with what you feel. Okay, there's no right or wrong. I, this is just a proposal. Okay, just a proposal. So if you feel discomfortable holding something, just leave it. Place it in front of you. Just leave it nearby, but don't hold it. If you feel like really holding it, go ahead. Okay. So there's no formula. Everyone will feel different. So just go with what you feel. That's the most important. Okay. Okay. So again, sitting on a chair, sitting on the floor, laying down, wherever you feel more comfortable, just do so. If you are laying down, maybe you should have like a blanket or something nearby, because your body will be colder and we want you to be warm. If you are sitting, maybe you don't need that much warmth because your body is in a more active kind of posture, but just be aware that probably you will need something to cover with. Okay. Okay. Let me just sip a little bit of my tea so I can keep my throat clear. And I will invite you to hold. I usually hold it like this, was using my thumb. Okay, because I like to have my fingers spread, but this is how I feel. Doesn't mean it is the way that you feel. Okay, but usually I like having it like this because it will not fall, and I get to keep the my fingers open, my hands open. Okay. So first chakra. Well, first I will guide you into a scenery, and then we will start placing our hands on each chakra. Okay, so I will guide you the best way I can for you to place it in the correct places, because there are some correct places. But again, go with what you feel, because you will feel the energy of the chakras. You will feel it. So place it where it feels comfortable. Okay. So let's start with our hands facing up this time. softly. So you can close your eyes, hands facing up, feet on the ground if you are on a chair, feet parallel to the floor if you are laying down. Crisscross your legs or some comfortable posture that you can hold for the next 15 minutes or so. And take a deep breath all the way to your belly, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth, just as before. So take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in again and out. One more deep breath and out. Outside your aura and beyond the guardian roses, visualize another rooted rose growing in front of you. Let this rose come in any color that it wishes. And again, make sure it is well rooted and healthy. Take a deep breath in and out. One more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. Let's connect this rose to your energetic fields. And for that, imagine two golden strings. One that comes out of the rose into your energetic body, and another string that comes out of your energetic body and into the rose. We are opening a two-way communication channel. Ask this rose to open its petals and to show you a forest. Any kind of forest. Take a deep breath and out. You can now step into that forest. Look at the trees around you. Observe its shape, its size, the texture on their trunks. Can you see the roots coming out of the earth? Or are they hiding? Listen to the sounds. Notice the smells, the aromas that come from the forest. And step by step, you follow along a path, noticing everything around you. Take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. Keep walking until you find a tree, a special tree that captures your attention. Notice all the details about this tree, its colors, its texture, the branches, the leaves, the size, the roots. Are there animals around this tree? What kind of animals can you see? Take a deep breath here and out. You can now sit by this tree with your back leaning into its trunk, a trunk that supports you, that holds you, that creates space for you to be right here and right now. We will now start the journey throughout the chakras. So place your hands over your pubic bone or over your thighs to connect with the root chakra. Maybe you feel your hands warming up. Maybe you feel a twingle, a tingling, a chill. That's the energy flowing. Take a deep breath in and out. Remember that you still have the golden cord attached to this root chakra that helps you drain everything that does not serve you. So if you feel any blockages, even if you cannot name them, send them down through the golden cords and into Mother Earth. The color of this chakra is red, a bright red that rotates and that connects you directly with Mother Earth. If you see any other color here, just send it down the golden cord and replace it with a vibrant red. Take a deep breath here. And one more deep breath. And out. Let the chakra rotate in a vibrant red and move your hands up into your belly to your sacral chakra. Anything you need to release from here, you can also let it go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. The color of this chakra is orange. So if you experience any other color, let it go down the golden cords and replace it with a vibrant orange. This is the chakra of pleasure and joy, of creativity. Take a deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. You can now let the sacral chakra shine bright in an orange color and move your hands up to your solar plexus, right in your stomach. Just notice its energy. If anything you feel that prevents you from shining, let it go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. And imagine this chakra to shine in a bright yellow or golden light. This is the chakra of your personal power, of your passions. So imagine it to rotate in a vibrant yellow or golden. Take a deep breath here and out. One more deep breath and out. If you feel that there are any interferences, let them go intentionally. Ask them to go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. They are not serving you right now. Take a deep breath and out. So let your solar plexus shine with this vibrant golden yellow color and move your hands up into your heart space, your heart chakra. Take a deep breath here and out. This is the chakra of connections. It is the bridge between the lower chakras and the upper chakras. and the one that connects us all together. It can be rotating or vibrating either in green or pink, or a mixture of both. Green is for healing, pink is for love. One cannot exist without the other. If you experience any other color here, please let it go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth and replace it with green, pink, or both. Take a deep breath here and out. If you experience any blockages, any tensions around this chakra, intentionally send them down the golden cord as well, so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and out. And now leave your chakra, your heart chakra, shining bright in these colors, and move your hands up to your throat. You can place them either in front of your throat, a little below, or around your neck. Like this. It will have the same effect. Take a deep breath in and out. The color of this chakra is a light blue, like the sky in a sunny day. The chakra of communication, the one that expresses your voice, your authentic voice. It's very common to experience blockages over here. So if you feel them, even if you cannot name them, intentionally send them down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted, allowing your voice to become clearer like a sunny day. Take a deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. This chakra is now shining bright with a sky blue color. And you can move your hands up into your third eye chakra. You can place your hands either directly on your forehead or on the sides of your head. again to attract the same effect. Do it as you feel more comfortable. Take a deep breath and out. The color of this chakra is indigo blue, like the sky in a dark night. This is the chakra of perceptions. This is how you perceive the world. Not just see, but perceive. So if you are experiencing any kind of illusions, let them now go down the golden cord into Mother Earth. So that your perceptions become clear as well. Take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. Let your third eye chakra vibrate under this indigo color and move your hands up to your crown on the top of your head. This is the chakra that connects us with the universe, that allows us to understand that we are all one. This is the chakra of empathy, and its color, it is violet or white. So let it vibrate on those colors. Removing anything less than that. Using the golden cord down to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath here and out. One more deep breath. And out. And whenever it feels right, you can bring your hands again down to your lap, hands facing up. And just imagine a golden sun on the top of your head that will enter your chakra system through the crown, intensifying its colors. It will do the same in each and every chakra, all the way down to the roots, before it goes back to earth. So visualize that sun inside your crown chakra, making it even more bright and intense. And slowly going down to your third eye chakra. making it even more bright and intense. And then to your throat chakra, which is now more bright and intense. Then your heart, more bright and intense. Your solar plexus, more bright and intense. Your sacral, more bright and intense. And your root, more bright and intense. And the sun continues to go down your thighs, your knees, and exits your body through your feet and back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath in and out. And you can now place the palms of your hands directly on the floor so that you can release the excess amount of this energy and you can have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. And the time has come to walk out of the forest you are in. So imagine yourself getting up, thanking the tree for holding you, thanking the animals for witnessing you, and thanking the forest for being there, just existing. You can now ask the rose to close its petals and remove the strings that connect the rose to your energetic body. And explode the rose, letting its ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted. And gently, at your own rhythm, you get back to the room, wiggle your fingers, your toes, stretch if you feel like it, open your eyes, drink that water or tea, so that you can replace everything you were taking out of every chakra and share with us how you felt. How are you feeling now? Did you gain any insights whatsoever? This was a gentle cleanse, okay? Because a lot has been going on, and yeah, we need gentleness right now. We need kindness right now. We need simple things. So, Robin, you could make it. You are holding florets in the shape of buffalo. Iga, you had a quartz crystal. And Karen, hi Karen, three heart-shaped crystals. Beautiful. So how was your experience during this practice? Iga says feeling supported. Well, Mother Earth is supporting us. Even if we do not realize it, she's always here. Always. She helps us to walk. She supports us literally. Okay, literally. And so we feel embraced, we feel taken care of. And whenever we go into a forest, that connection is even stronger. Would anyone would like to share how they felt, what they see, what they experience? We have a visitor here. Let me see if I can show you this little visitor. Look, look. She was also meditating with us in the forest. Okay, so go ahead. There's something I think I forgot to mention that the elements they also have a statement, and the earth element, its statement is I am. So I am when I'm in connection with nature. That's when I know who I am. So earth, let me just write here before I read your comments. So the statement is always I am. I exist when I connect with nature. I exist when I am right here and right now in the present moments. Esther, color of throat and color of one after that. So Esther, the throat color is sky blue, like light blue, as in a sunny day. And the other one after that, the third eye chakra, is indigo blue, which is that dark indigo color that we have on a dark night sky. Yeah. Karen, can anyone help me identify two of my crystals? One identify as rosy peach and the other one is black with gray swirls. It can be obsidian. The black with gray swirls can be obsidian. And rosy peach, that can be rose quartz. Rose quartz. Well, my one is raw, but this is rose quartz. Okay. I don't have my obsidian here with gray lines, but I don't know. Can be. Iga. Oh, Iga, you were answering Esther. Thank you. Sidonia, raw gardens. Garnets. Beautiful tree with velvet shape. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Velvet. Luxurious. Look at that. Well, earth is also the element for luxury in a good way, in a good manner. Like luxury as in excellent materials, excellent quality, excellent taste. You know, that is luxury. You had a squirrel? Oh, so nice. So nice. So yeah. Karen says forest is my favorite meditation location. I go there often. Yeah, forests. Forests. It's not by chance that Japan has this practice of forest bath, right? Because once we are there, we are connecting, we are breathing, we are just allowing ourselves to exist. And we often forget that. Just to exist, just do nothing and exist. That helps us a lot, but we tend to forget. So yeah, forest is also one of my favorite places. Iga says rhodonite or sun crystal could be rose bed. Check them online. Yeah, Karen, you could go online and try to find out. Sidonia says I hug that kind of trees here on the island. Estás em São Miguel. Muito bom. Muito bom. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so let's see. So the last I forgot to mention that at the end of the session we will have some affirmations as well. Okay, for us to connect right here and right now with the I am inside of us. After the cleansing, the gentle cleansing, we can just be. Yeah, that's it. We can just be so that we can affirm something, state something um, for us to end up the session today. And just before that, I will have my star dragons from Paolo Barbieri. He has beautiful decks, beautiful. The publisher is Los Carabeo. Los Carabeo. Beautiful decks. Every time. Amazes me. And so let's see what they have to tell us today about this being right here and right now, just existing, just taking a pause. Uh, Violet, hi Violet, good morning. You are still helping Karen find out the crystals. Moza, hi Moza. What are we hearing in the background? It's the sound of rain. It's the rain. Okay. I don't know if it's too loud, but it is the rain. That now it's just a few drops. Okay, so let's see what the dragons have to tell us today. What is the message that wants to come through? That can help you really wrap up what you have been feeling. Oh, we are here 2 hours already. I thought this would be shorter, that we would have a shorter session, but it is as it is. Okay. And the message is today, I was telling about just exist, right? Just being yourself. Yeah. The card is the self, gathering your power. So, yeah, they just came here to validate that it's time just to be, just to exist, with no, with no other strings attached, with no other narratives, with no other stories rather than yours. Gathering your power. Remember, we were talking about that earlier when one of the messages that I was communicating was it's time to own your place in your story, right? Own your place, own your power, or own your power, own your place. So they are not separate. Sidonia, incrível. Yeah. Every time, Sidonia, every time, todas as vezes. Eles sabem. It's like they hear us throughout the session. They hear us. And so they always come to wrap up what we have been experiencing all the time. Look at her. Look at this fire coming from within. The solar plexus, our power. Yeah, gathering the power. So this is what we are being asked to reclaim our power back, to get our story straight, to stop living by someone else's script. Enough is enough. Now it's my time. I'm the main character. Remember that. I am always the main character in my life story. I'm a secondary one on everyone else's life, but I'm the main one. Okay, so gather your power and just be yourself. The I am the self. I am. Let me see what the booklet has to tell us about this. Okay, sometimes there are some more intel. So this is number 12, card number 12. Ooh, I need my reading glasses. Okay. So ride the wave of life and harness your chi. Build up your energy and never back down as you rise in strength and power. Come into your own and illuminate fearlessly. Now is the time to gather your power and rise to the occasion. It's all about you right now. Focus on yourself and allow the force of self worth, self knowledge, and self empowerment to bubble below the surface until it pours forth into your outer world. Embody the spirit of who you truly are. It's time to go your own way. Proclaim my way or the highway. So take a day, a moment, an hour for yourself. Harness your power, reset, reclaim your rights and your knowledge of who you truly are. You'll reemerge recharged and more self aware and determined than never before. The power needs to come from within. And with that said, yeah, gather your power and write your story. Not quite write your story, but decide your story. Decide. It's up to you now. Decide. Taking decisions is the best thing. It's the best medicine we could have. Just taking decisions. It doesn't matter if they are wrong or right. It, it doesn't matter. It matters that you do take a choice. You do make a decision. So you can be. So that you can only be and exist. This is one of the most important um, takes that it can have, one of the best. I don't know. Yeah, it truly is a medicine. Taking decisions or making decisions, it truly is medicine because it gives us our power back. This is how we gain our power back, by choosing. Karen, beautiful. Shabbat, thank you for today, Alchandra. Most welcome. Iga says, decide on your story. Yes. Karen, so empowering. It is. Okay. So whenever I make a decision for myself, I am exerting my power. And so, yes, gather the power by choosing, by deciding. Iga, thank you so much. And dear as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for today's session. And Karen, Alchandra, I didn't hear my alarm, so I missed the first part. Is this session being recorded? Yes, it is. It is. All sessions are being recorded. Um, and I will send you all the replays on the newsletter, on the Solstice newsletter that is not out yet. But I will send it over. If you are not yet on my mailing list, just send me a message here on Insight Timer and I will make sure to add you. So you can access these recordings, revisit them, share them, whatever you would like to do with them. Okay. Andrea, muito obrigada, querida. So I will just leave you with one affirmation for today, which is I have a few, but yeah, I will leave you with just one because it is, I think it's the most powerful one. It says, I am grounded on earth. Oh, earth, earth, and supported by the universe. You can repeat this every time. Before making a decision, say this to yourself. Out loud, it would be the best because the sound vibrates with all your body, but if you don't feel comfortable in doing it out loud, just say it silently. Okay? I am grounded on earth, which means I am connected with the here and now, and I am supported by the universe. And I have everything supporting me for me to write my own story and follow my own path. Okay. Sidonia says, now I'm ready to go work with this powerful session. Gratidão infinita, Alexandra. Most welcome, Sidonia. Most welcome. Iga, thank you so much for your donation. Oh, I have the little one. She's going her own way as well. Anda cá, anda cá. Ponte, ponte, diz adeus às pessoas. Bye bye. She's saying bye bye. She's little and she's called the little one, pequenina, in Portuguese, but she has already like 10 or 11 years. So she's not young and she's here. Okay. She was born here and she stayed around. She stayed with us. She's very, very cute. Ok, posso? Anda para aqui. Heather, this was so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, it was wonderful to have you here. And I hope to have you here tomorrow as well, okay, for the water and solstice. So tomorrow we'll be celebrating solstice, the change of seasons, and the element we'll be working it with is water. So I hope to see you here tomorrow, and I hope you have a beautiful day ahead, a beautiful evening, if that's the case. And feel free to reach out through my profile on Insight Timer. Okay. If you want me to add you to the newsletter, go ahead. Uh, it would be a pleasure to have you around as well. So, Iga, we have the group here too. Yes, I keep forgetting we have a group. It is called Creative Moons. Okay, but you can find it by checking my profile as well. Go ahead. Just get inside the group, just join the group. And sometimes I can share there the replay, sometimes I cannot. Well, it depends on definitions right here on Insight Timer. Okay. But anyway, it was lovely to host this session. And I see you tomorrow. Mwah. Beautiful new moon as well. Harness this energy to set your intentions for the upcoming 9 years. Okay? Go ahead to prepare the terrain for your intentions for the 9 years ahead. See you tomorrow. Bye bye, dears. Lovely to have you.